In the far northwest of Canada lies a vast and isolated region known as Nahanni National Park Reserve, a land of canyons, hot springs, and jagged limestone peaks. The local Dean people have long called it Techo, the Big River. To outsiders, it gained another name, the Valley of Headless Men. The legend began with a grim discovery in 1908. Two brothers, Willie and Frank McLeod, set out from Fort Liard to search for a rumored deposit of gold in the Nahanni Valley. They never returned. 2 years later, a search party found their camp deep in the valley and their skeletons, both missing their heads. No gold was ever found. No explanation was ever given. In 1917, another prospector, Martin Jorgensen, followed the same trail, convinced he could succeed where the McLeods had failed. His cabin was later found burned to the ground, his body inside also decapitated. By the 1940s, at least 4 other prospectors had vanished or been found headless in the same area. Mounties who investigated wrote in their reports that the terrain was treacherous, the river unpredictable, and the weather deadly. But none could explain why the heads were missing. To the Dean First Nation, the valley had always been sacred and dangerous. They spoke of Yadmi, the mountain spirits, who protected the land and punished intruders. For generations, they warned travelers not to enter the deep gorges of the South Nahanni River. Scientists later suggested more earthly dangers. The valley's steep cliffs create powerful downdrafts that can turn campfires into infernos. Wildlife, grizzly bears, and wolves are known to scavenge remains, though even experienced trappers found it strange that skulls alone would disappear. Others blamed gold fever, greed, violence, and isolation driving men to kill for claims. Whatever the truth, the Nahanni region became a place of whispered stories. Maps began to mark it with a strange label, Headless Valley. Today, Nahanni National Park Reserve is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, breathtakingly beautiful, but still largely uninhabited. Modern explorers who paddle the South Nahanni River say the silence there feels heavy, as if the land itself remembers. Old mining gear, rusted and forgotten, still lies buried in the brush. And deep in the canyons, where the fog never quite lifts, locals say you can still feel eyes watching from the ridgelines. Over a century later, the mystery remains unsolved. The McLeod brothers, Martin Jorgensen, and others who followed them into the valley are long gone, their names carved into Canada's folklore. But the question that haunts Nahanni endures: what really happened to the men who lost their heads in the Valley of the Headless Men?